friends, my name is Unique and this is baby Aria. Hold that thought. Hi friends, my name is Unique and this is baby Aria. And welcome to my channel. I was going to say welcome back to my channel. I do have two other channels, so that's why I was going to say that. But this channel is basically going to be my life as a stay-at-home mom. I am 22 years old, so I am a young mom. So I just want to show you guys like a sneak peek into my life and how it is and what we do during the day while my boyfriend, her dad, is at work. And yeah, so I hope this channel will be something fun and you guys will want to watch it. So yeah. Anyways, today's video is gonna be my birth story. It's very traumatic. I feel like I was jinxed though, because everybody's like, oh my gosh, like I know your birth is gonna go so smoothly, and I'm like, first of all, how do you know that? Because it didn't. So you lied to me. And because my pregnancy really wasn't that bad at all. I think I only was really sick in the very beginning for like the first 12 weeks. And then after that, it was normal. Like I didn't really have any back pain. I did get in a car accident, which caused back pain, but I don't think that would have happened if I didn't get into that accident. It was a really bad accident, but the pain only lasted for about 2 to 3 weeks. But other than that, I was fine. Like I didn't have like any round ligament pain. I know that's very popular. I just was fine. I didn't have any crazy cravings. I was pretty normal. But yeah, so we're just gonna jump right into the story. Hopefully she doesn't spit up again. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you right now? I'm about to jump off the bed. I need to scoot back. Thought you just spit up again. Let's just jump right in. So my due date was January 30th of this year, 2021. I found out I was pregnant in June, so June 2nd, it's actually coming up. It just turned May 1st is the day I'm filming this. So I was pregnant this month. I think I was pregnant I think I was pregnant most of May, because when I found out, I think I was like 5 weeks or something like that. I don't know how I didn't know. Like I really don't. I was like throwing up every single morning. But that was normal for me because the year before that I was throwing up every single morning and I wasn't pregnant. So I don't know. I just thought I was doing that weird thing again where I throw up every morning. It happened for like months in 2019. So I didn't think anything of it. Anyways, a little backstory. So yeah, I found out I was pregnant on June 2nd, which actually had marked 4 years of me being graduated from high school. This year will be 5. So I didn't do that on purpose. I just happened to find out that day. Anyways, getting out of... Where are you going? Oh my gosh, you're standing. You guys, she is not even 3 months old yet. She'll be 3 months old on May 5th, so in 4 days. And she just amazes me every single day. Like she's such a smart little girl. Like she's very strong too. Like it's just amazing what she can do at not even 3 months yet. That's besides the point. Okay, we need to get on track here. Okay, boom. My due date was January 30th of 2021 of this year. I figured that I wasn't going to give birth early, although I wanted to. My mom had all 5 of us late. I am the second oldest of 5 kids, so she had every single one of us late. None of us came early or on time. All of us were almost 2 weeks late to be exact, so I just kind of figured that I would be late. February 2nd, I went to my doctor's appointment. They told me that they wanted to induce me, which I was totally okay with. I was like, yeah, get this baby out. I was so over being pregnant, you guys. You don't even know. Like, I was like, I want my body back. Like, I was just over it. And I think that every woman gets to that point where they're just over being pregnant. Take this baby out. So the doctor was like, you know, we'll induce you on February 4th and you'll have your baby. I was like, cool. I was so excited. And obviously due to COVID, Chris was never allowed in any of my doctor's appointments. he did not go to one doctor's appointment. He would wait outside for me. And it was really sad because this is my first kid and this is the only kid that I want. I only want one child. So it kind of sucks that we never got to experience that together. Okay, you want to tell a story because you were there? So you were there. You want to tell the story? Go ahead. Tell the people. Tell them what happened. So I went outside and told him, because he was waiting in the car for me. I went outside and told him we're having a baby this week. I was so excited, you guys. You don't even know. And not one thought in my head thought something was gonna go wrong. I mean, I was nervous, but I was like, it's gonna happen, whether I want it to or not. Like, it's gonna happen and it's gonna hurt, and that's all that I knew in my head, basically. So yeah, that was on a Tuesday, February 2nd. So that next day, well, that same day, I actually went home and I did everything that I needed to finish, and I got all of our bags packed, and I had everything ready to go. And the next day was Wednesday, and I was just so nervous. So I went to to work with Chris because I didn't want to stay at home by myself. Like, I was just too anxious. Like, I was so excited. So I just kind of waited in the car for him, like, and just did my thing. It wasn't too bad. And while he worked, I used to do that a lot before I was pregnant. And yeah, so it was the day. So we went to sleep that night, that Wednesday night, which was February 3rd. And we woke up, everything was normal. We went and we got some Chick-fil-A breakfast. He got Starbucks coffee, and we went to the hospital. So my first nurse, oh my goodness, I wish, like, I don't remember her name because there's so many nurses and there's so much going on, like, you just forget everything. But she was so awesome. Like, she was amazing. And the nurse that actually delivered my baby, because the first nurse was not the nurse to deliver my baby. But anyway, so we get to the hospital, I change into my gown, and they induced me. They give you some medicine, and then they break your water, and they put a catheter in you, and you know, you're just good to go. You're just kind of waiting around for a while, and that's what I did. I wasn't really feeling contractions at first, and I was like, okay. And then I started feeling them a little bit, but they were like really kind of pushing me to get the epidural before it got too late. So I just kind of got the epidural. I didn't really think that I needed it at that point, but whatever. Turns out they actually put it in wrong. So I was only feeling it on my right side. Like, my right side was completely numb, but I felt it on my left side. I think they said they put it in too far, I'm pretty sure, the first time. So the night had came, and I'm telling you, so I got there at 7 a.m. and during nighttime I was only like 4 centimeters dilated. So it had almost been 24 hours already, and I was only 4 centimeters dilated. Like, I was just, you feel better? Alright, so Aria's gonna just sit there in her little boppy. Anyways, so yeah, I was only 4 centimeters dilated by the nighttime. The night went on, I progressed. I got to 9 centimeters, and that was around like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning the next day. So this is February 5th, the actual day that she was born. So they checked me around 3 o'clock p.m. and I was still 9 centimeters dilated. And still not a thought in my head that I thought I was gonna get a C-section. I really didn't. So the nurse had checked me, and she said, you know, you might need to get a C-section because your water has been broke for more than 24 hours at this point, and the risk of infection is very high. And I still, at that moment, I still did not think I was going to get a C-section. She's like, but I'm going to bring the doctor in, she'll see what she says. So my doctor comes in, the one that I would see when I went to my appointments, and she sat there next to me on that bed, and she told me I was getting a C-section. Chris, my boyfriend, and my mom were in the room, and like, I was just crying. She's like, the doctor was like, it's so normal, like, just like, you know, everybody has the same reaction when they're getting they're getting told that they have to have a C-section and they didn't want one. So I obviously cried. I was at this point in my life, I'm like, why do I even get dressed up? Because I'm just gonna get spit up all over me. Oh my goodness, it's on your feet. Oh, I was so nervous because that's surgery. Like, they're gonna cut me open and I don't want to feel that. So they prepped me for a C-section, and only one person's allowed in there during the C-section, so my mom had to leave. She had to leave anyway to go get my stepdad. Prepped me for my C-section. I went in the OR, and the craziest thing is, so they give you some numbing stuff like in your IV. Well, that's how they did it for me. And they make sure, obviously, that you're numb before they just start cutting you open. And so literally the exact spot that she was supposed to cut me open at is what I could feel. And she's like, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how bad does it hurt? I was like at 3. She's like, okay, we're gonna have to work with the 3. So they brought in Chris and she cut me open. So I have to say, and I will never forget this moment for the rest of my life, when Chris was, so you're laying on the bed and like they have a curtain over you and like the dad's like right above your head, but he was just so like sweet and just talked me through the whole entire thing. Like it was just the purest moment ever. Like it was just pure love. Like, and I will never forget that moment. Like it just made me feel so safe and secure. Like I'm not gonna go into detail what he said. I was on a lot of medication, so I only remember like half of what he said, but I just remember in that moment just feeling like so amazing that I had him by my side, like in like this crazy moment that was just about to get crazier. So they pull her out eventually, and I heard her cry one time, so in my head like she was fine. And they had so much medication in me, seriously, because they had just given me medication right before I had the C-section. It was just a lot. So I was like dozing off, but I did realize that something was wrong. I really don't remember at what point. Like I said, I was out of it. But all I know is, and they didn't even show me to her. Like they didn't show her to me, I mean. I just seen her being rolled out. Like, she was just down, like, not crying, not anything, like, I just saw her being rolled out. You want some tummy time? You can't eat that. I just seen her being rolled out, and that was it. They sewed me up. Chris had went with Aria. They had sewed me up, and they took me to another room for, I guess, I don't know what it exactly was for. I was off of it. I'll just tell you that much. So basically what happened was she pooped inside of me and she swallowed it. And she was born with a partially collapsed lung. And they obviously didn't know any of this was going on. So I kind of think that if I did not get the C-section, Aria would not be here with me today, like with us today. I truly believe that I didn't progress for a reason. I feel like that she was meant to be here. So, yeah, it was very traumatizing. I didn't get to hold Aria until she was 4 days old. She got out of the hospital before I got out of the hospital. I was still in the hospital when she got out, so they actually allowed her to come in with me and stay there with me, stay the night as long as I was in the hospital, which was actually only a day. So I was in the hospital for 6 days. So she got out a day before me. But Chris would go see her and visit her and like FaceTime me and send me pictures, obviously. So yeah, but it was very traumatizing. I had high blood pressure the whole time I was in the hospital. That's why it took so long for me to get out of the hospital, because I had high blood pressure. So it really was very traumatizing. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. You know, I tried not to get too much into detail because I don't want to cry, but it was a very traumatizing experience. If you guys had any crazy birth experience, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'll leave my other channels linked down below. Me and my boyfriend have a channel together. But yeah, and I will see you in my next one. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye, Cat Monkey. Say bye. Okay, bye.